Hello and welcome to another ParaPlaysVR video, and in this video we're going to be playing Out of Ammo. Now, first off, on screen what you're actually seeing is my footage from the GoPro and the in-game footage. Now you're probably thinking, well, it's not much, there's more of you than there is of the game. Well, it will not run in full screen on your desktop. Doesn't matter what you do, it will not go any bigger, and it hides your mouse. And if you try and Alt return, make it full screen, it freezes and the headset doesn't work. So there's something wrong with the game, it's bollocks. But anyway, I'm just going to be doing the tutorial game of this, which is a cross between a first-person RTS game. So let's get in, have a look, and see what we think.
Let's try building a defensive structure. Your helicopter has dropped off supplies that your engineers can use to build defenses. Move your right hand to touch the sandbag crate, then press and hold the trigger button. Great. Now drag the structure to the designated location.
Now the first thing that struck me with this game when I booted it up is the resolution. Now I know I always go on about resolution in my games, and I've kind of got used to it now. It's just the tech, so I'm not going to be going on and on about it. But even on the ultra setting, this game seems lower res than any other game I've played, and it's something that I will investigate and post on the forums for the devs and ask them why it's just got a much lower resolution than other games. And it's not the playstyle, because usually this playstyle is used purely to keep the frame rate high. So let's get in. It is an RTS. You're controlling sandbags and bunkers and things like that. And you can also go into first person view as the sniper. And with 0.4, which was released last couple of days, there's actually a scope on the sniper and you can aim down it. So let's stop waffling, get in and have a little listen to the tutorial.
From this viewpoint, you can engage threats on the ground directly. Let's try some target practice. Ahead of you are 3 targets. Try to shoot all of them.
This was actually really quite cool, and believe it or not, you can actually aim down the iron sights as well, and actually aim, as you can see there. It's quite a cool thing, and you have to pull the mag from out of your hip and reload it, and we've got some grenades in front of us.
Or even new magazine. Simply slot it into your weapon and you're good to go. Included with sandbags and some other defenses are hand grenades. To use them, you will need to pick them up with your left hand. In doing so, you will pull the pin. Once you throw or drop the grenade, it will explode after a short period. Try throwing a few grenades. While possessing units, you may only fire a certain number of rounds before possession is cancelled. The remaining amount of ammo is displayed on the watch on your left wrist. You can also cancel this mode by pressing the right app button again. Fire off all your remaining rounds or press the right app button now.
Now I know it's not actually a real weapon in your hands, but it does feel like there's a weapon in your hand. And this type of game I think is really going to work well in an RTS strategy game for virtual reality. The fact that we can jump around this map or the universe or the level and blink instantly to the position that we want to go. Have a look, overview of what you want to do strategy wise, draw over the characters, go here, move here, do this. It's going to be brilliant. And I can only imagine at some point these type of games are going to have co-op. Even if there was 2 of you now, one of you building, one of you first person, you were like a commander view. But if it would be the opportunity to be like a Battlefield game where somebody would fly the virtual voxel helicopter coming in and somebody was the tank and you were the commander, these sort of games would be an absolutely amazing experience with virtual reality. And I hope the devs really do consider, even if it's 4v4 or something like that, you know, capture the flag or something, you know, like even a horde mode for this in multiplayer co-op would be absolutely amazing. So in a second we're going to be calling in some supplies, and from there we're going to build the sniper tower. And they've recently added, as I mentioned, the sniper scope, so there is a scope in there and you can actually aim down it and fire. If the resolution was just a teeny bit higher, this would be absolutely amazing.
Pull the trigger and issue the occupy order for the rifleman. Good. Keep in mind that without cover, your units will be more vulnerable, but you may not always have enough structures for all of your soldiers. Enemies will attack in waves and from every direction. Throughout the mission, you will receive extra supplies and soldiers via the helicopter. Keep an eye on your idle soldiers to make sure they're being deployed to best defend the area. We're sending you some more supplies and units now. When they arrive, place all of the defensive structures and order any idle units to occupy them.
Now, this helicopter, when it came towards me, it feels like you're in a toy box. It's the strangest thing. That helicopter is actually there. In fact, I moved out of the way because I thought it was going to hit me. And it's those little times that you just naturally move away. The game doesn't need to say to you, move. And just on a little side note, I actually got my mum to come around and try the blue, and she absolutely loved it. And what was really interesting for me was at one point when the fish were there, she put one controller in the other hand and used a real hand to try and lean forward and touch the whale. Even though it wasn't there, she was laughing because she forgot that she can't touch in real life. So that's how immersive VR can be sometimes, and it does take you away. So let's get down here, get in that sniper tower in a minute, and we'll have a look at the sniper rifle, the 50 cal, down there as well.
You still have structures waiting on the stockpile. Find the crates and use your right trigger to drag them into position in order for them to be constructed. You still have unassigned troops. Issue them orders by holding down the right trigger at the desired emplacements. You've completed your preparations just in time. Several enemies are on their way. During the fight, your medic and engineer will act on their own. The engineer will repair damaged structures, and the medic will heal and revive your friendly unit.
Now, there is actually artillery and airstrikes and all sorts, and I completely bollocksed up the first one.
Command points are earned while playing by killing enemies, completing waves, and over time. You may also assist enemy casualties for points by telling your medics to do so. You can see your current command points at the top of the radio. Next to each button, you can see the cost and cooldown of each ability. To activate an ability, touch it with your right finger. To cancel an ability, squeeze the left grip or touch the red button on the side of the radio. Select the... An enemy fire team is approaching. Call in the strike to intercept them.
Well, we made a bollocks of that. Let's see if we can do it again now. So I'm going to aim at these guys. I can see them with almost like an eagle vision. Let's see if I can get them to blow to pieces. Right, so time to get in that sniper tower and have a look and see if they've actually, what they've done with this scope. Sight. And there it is, it's actually got a crosshair and a scope on it. So I'm going to see if I can actually use this now. Right, come on you bastards. And I'm going to just aim down. Right, now it's not firing and now I'm thinking, what the fuck? What do I need to do here? Maybe I need some ammo. And I'm thinking, well, why isn't there a... Oh, it's one round at a time. Now I'm thinking, right, so it's in. Now do I just fire? No. You've actually got to forward it, chamber it, and fire it.
Well done, the threat has been eliminated.
Do you know what? To say it's low res and voxely, that's actually really satisfying. I'm trying to look, like a knobhead. I was actually trying to rest the weapon on my arm then, seeing if I could come up with a sneaky way to try and hold it steady.
This concludes your basic training. With these skills, I expect you to be able to handle the challenges to come. To leave this briefing, press the app button on the left controller. From here you can change options, retry the current map, return to the main menu, or exit the game. Good luck, Commander. To leave this briefing, press the app button on the left controller. From here you can change options.
I'm not actually sure whether there are RPGs and other things in the game. It'd be nice if you could get in the helicopter, wouldn't it, and do all that sort of stuff. But this has just been a really quick look at the tutorial for Out of Ammo, an RTS stroke first person game, and as I say, this really was the tutorial. We haven't really got into the meat and bones of it, but if you would like me to get a little bit further in and do some of the levels and you want to see it, then that's exactly what we'll do, and let's have a look, see if I can blow myself up.
To leave this briefing, press the app button on the left controller.
Oh no, sacre bleu! Forgive me! I apologize. Whoa, I don't know my own strength. Bloody hell. I know it's God mode, but where it... He didn't even land in the river. He must be absolutely gutted. Anyway, guys, I shall see you in another video. I'm sure I'll probably do another video of this at some point. I can't wait to get in and have another go now on the actual level. Thanks for watching. I've been ParaPlaysVR. I shall see you on the battlefield. Squad, it ain't.